What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Dyes, and today we have a full review on the all-new Brine Triumph head. The Triumph is Brine's new defensive head and costs $89.99. It's available in X-Spec only and comes in white, black, royal, red, and silver. It weighs 5.9 ounces, which is right on par with the defensive head because it needs that extra weight to stay durable and stiff. So the Brine Triumph is all new for 2014, and it is Brine's new defensively geared head, specifically designed with defensemen in mind. And so Brine was always using the Brine Edge and the Brine Cyber as their defensive head. It seems like they have replaced those two lines and sort of brought them together and married them in the Brine Triumph, so you can kind of see aspects of both, as well as integration of Brine's newest technologies to make what I believe is a great defensive head. So as soon as you look at the Brine Triumph, you can tell it's a defensive head. It's got the classic defensive head look and feel. Has a very wide face shape with a very gradual flare that happens right about in the middle of the head. It's going to give you a very wide face shape with a very flat scoop. It's going to give you the most surface area for scooping and intercepting passes. The sidewall features a reinforced design, so these two trusses right here going top left to bottom right are what the original Edge had. They added these two on the back of each just to give it a little bit more rigidity and stiffness and durability. And then it has a relatively open sidewall with an extremely flat scoop to make picking up ground balls as easy as possible. The Triumph features a reinforced throat with a new design and great bracing. Open in the inside, but it's still very thick and very durable. Going to make sure it doesn't break, and it also features dual screw holes in the back, and then the logos Brine and Triumph with the spec on the back there. X. The biggest improvement you're going to see is the addition of Brine's Core-Tec technology, and this specific Core-Tec is actually unique to the Brine Triumph. So where most just have a straight hollow cutaway, the Brine Triumph actually features these dimple-like cutaways, which in my opinion add a lot more rigidity. It doesn't reduce as much weight, but that's not quite as important on a defensive head. It's more important that it keeps it stiff while reducing just a little bit of weight. So I think that they did a great job with that on this head. It's very, very stiff, and it seems like it would be very durable. The Brine Triumph features a dramatic offset where it drops to the maximum offset right off the shaft attachment area and then goes straight out. This is great for defensemen because it can give you a little bit of whip and feel on that long pole, and also drop the level of the stick all the way down to make picking up ground balls easier. The Brine Triumph proved very easy to string despite its wide face shape. I think that the little bit of flare made it just perfect for a mid pocket. It's got 6 top string holes, all of which are the same size, a oval shape, and a great size for top string holes. I opted out of a triangle top string on this one, but could have easily done a single or double triangle top string if I wanted to. As far as sidewall holes, it has the classic Brine sidewall hole configuration, all the same size, oval sidewall holes going down the side. I would have liked to have seen a couple larger ones at the top, like most heads do, but in the end it wasn't a huge deal and you could still string it up, but that was one little complaint that I had. As far as the pocket, I put in a deep defined mid pocket to really give the player a lot of feel out on the end of the long pole. It has a great channel for this wide of a head, which is really going to keep the ball or the pocket consistent, and it has just the right pocket placement for defense so that the ball will fall in nice and easy off ground balls. You can get control immediately and take the ball up the field or clear it out. One of the most important aspects for a defensive head is certainly stiffness and durability. They take a lot of abuse both laterally and from the front doing poke checks, and they tend to compress and get really, really wide and warp very quickly, so defensive players tend to have a very high turnover on heads that they use. So durability and stiffness is definitely one of the most important criteria. And I would say that this head is one of the stiffest defensive heads. I'd probably rank it just a little bit under the Maverick tank, so probably the second stiffest defensive head that I have had. It also seems like it'll have great durability. It has a lot of resistance to pressure this way, which is great for pro checks, both durability and delivering hard checks. So overall, as far as stiffness, I would rate this head as excellent for a defensive player. Overall, my favorite things about this head are the simple design and the classic sidewall design, as well as the ease of stringing, the Core-Tec technology, and its stiffness and durability. So make sure you check out this head in stores now. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to let me know what you think of the Brine Triumph in the comments. Make sure to like it if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.